What's up with y'all? J Nancy 361. Alright, so look, man, I'm not the type of person that goes off the hype. I'm not that person, right? I like going off of facts. What the facts is. Um so just moments ago, I just witnessed a play. Let me see, the Chargers. I don't know. I'm guessing he was a tackle or something, tight end or some shit. 90 off the Chargers versus the Chiefs, right? Similar situation between the Shiloh gentleman and the guy from what was that, New York? All right. I just went ahead and review. That incident with Shiloh Sanders and the guy from Buffalo. Again, I mean, it's been all over the internet, so it's not hard to find, right? So, in comparisons, now, this is how you know that they don't like you. They really hate you, and they never did like you. They just didn't want to get left out of the hype of what can possibly be, right? Now, an NFL been in the red with me for a long time, for a very long time. And one of the reasons NFL has always been in the red with me is because they still got those other people in there that's calling the plays, calling the shots, you know. And I mean, and those people has been around since what, the 20s, the 40s, or something like that. You know what I mean? I mean, hell, they got Vegas. This is enough said, right? You know, no coil with them people. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody live their own life. Everybody do their own thing. No toes are stepped on, but those people are still in the business, right? For those particular reasons, right? Now, X that out, right? The other people that's in this equation is the people that's back in the day, you know, spite, animosity, what have you, you know, always wanting to make money off you because of, you know, you're stronger, you faster, you know what I mean? You know, you brighter, you know, and they know that they not the originals. So those people that like to make money off of, right, they always feel that they need to have that rope where they want that rope at. You know what I mean? If they can't have that rope, or if they can't have that noose around your neck, they try to find another way to have that rope. So mainly, they try to have it around your balls, and it's like a control thing. You know what I mean? So they can be able to pull you back, and while you're being pulled back, the rope is going in your anus. You know what I'm saying? So they can say, "Yeah, I'm you." You know what I mean? So and make you feel less than a man, right? Here it is. Now I'm done with the theatrics, right? Um, the situation with the guy from Charger, number 90, against the guy from the Chiefs, when he just slapped him the same way, like it was a clear view. He slapped, and he like, dude nudged him. He nudged him back, dude nudged him again, and he slapped the shit out of him right in the face mask. Bow! It was nice, good. Right? Now, I'm not going to release this video because this football game is still going. I'm going to release this video probably 2-3 days later just to see what happens. Right? Today is Friday. Today's Friday, September Today's Friday, September the 5th. Right? Okay, so now, why Shiloh? Why Shiloh get fired from the Bucks? That's an honest question. Why Shiloh? You could have suspended him. You could have fined him. But why did you fire him? That tells me one thing and one thing only. That you never wanted him. You never was going to accept him. And you just giving him that opportunity so he can go ahead and so you can go ahead and say, well, we gave him the opportunity. But you was looking for that one thing. And I'm finna switch these fingers to this, right? You was just looking for that one opportunity to fire Shiloh. That's it. That's all. They say we gave you the opportunity to play for us, to play pro, because we didn't want to miss out on what possibly can happen with your success. We really don't like you, and we don't like where you come from. So they was just waiting for Shiloh to go ahead and be the person that he is, which he ain't a bad person. I can't say it at all. What I think of, I'm not even gonna tell you my thoughts of Shiloh, because it doesn't matter. It's my personal opinion, you know. But me advocating the situation, the two together, you should know what's what, right? So let me do it like this. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna have to check out my camera because something's going on. Anyhow, as I'm sitting here watching the Chiefs and the Chargers game, I just witnessed something similar to Shiloh in his situation when he was playing the Giants. Now, number 90 from the Chargers slapped the crap out this dude. It was a good one, right? I'm sure the NFL said they ain't even going to eject him from the game, right? Cool, no worries, no problems, right? My question is, did they eject Shiloh from the game? I'm pretty sure they did. They also fired Shiloh. They traded him real quick. The next day he was gone, real quick, right? All the talk of Shiloh, all the talk of this, all the talk of that. The NFL really don't like the Sanders family at all. Let's just keep it 100. They don't like the Sanders family. I don't know why. Maybe because of their success as young men, black men at that. Even through college, they have all the endorsements that they need because they work hard for it. But I don't know why they don't like the Sanders. Maybe because they know that they that good and they're afraid, right? So my thing is, why they just didn't go ahead and inject them from the game and penalize them? They could have penalized them. What they do normally, like 20 grand, 50 grand, or some shit. I don't know, right? But they could have penalized them, right? They didn't do that. They got rid of him. You know why they got rid of him? Because they never did want him. They never did like him. They don't even like his dad, right? And I think the reason why is because of how orchestrated the dad is and knowing the game and how orchestrated he taught his sons to know the game and to be prepared for this, that, and the other. I never had a dad in the household. My mom had a boyfriend here or there. They weren't my dad. I never looked at them like my dad. I looked at my uncles like my uncles was my dad because they're the closest men to me that can teach me something, not out of spite, but just because of pure just love. You see what I'm saying? My point with all this is Deion is like America's favorite dad when it comes to real men out here that's in these streets. We respect Deion. We accept his advice. We emulating things that he do so we can go ahead and pretend and go ahead and shoot that down the line to even our kids. You see what I'm saying? Even though we taking what we already know and giving it to our kids ourselves. You see what I'm saying? But Deion is a wholesome guy. Right? We respect him. But the NFL, the president of the NFL, and those other couple of percents that's running here, there, they don't like Shiloh, they don't like Deion, they don't like none of them. But they don't want to go ahead and be outcast because they didn't accept them in, because they know that can cause something big. Now, here's another thing. You can practically put these people in the same boat because they treating the Sanders just like they treated Kaepernick. They don't like him. They don't like what he stand for. They don't like that he spoke up. They don't like that he just not a yes sir, no sir. They don't like that. They like, okay, that's how you gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm in these policies, I'm in these guidelines, I'm gonna do this in this policy, in this guidelines, and that's what you gonna get. They don't like them. Anybody else, they don't give a shit what they do. But them Sanders, you can't do shit because they on your bumper. But that tell you something, though. That tells you that they don't like them. They never did like them, and they never will like them. So, y'all just kick back and watch what goes on with the Sanders inside of the NFL, because if they don't go ahead and start treating these men like men and stop going ahead and start being all like, and to tell you the truth, they letting these white boys getting away with all this shit because it's the white boys who's being aggressive. And the thing is, who's putting these white boys up to it? Is it spite? Is it race? Is it because they not getting the same endorsements? Gotta think about that. Think about it, people. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Jay Nansky, I'm out, man. I've been 6 minutes talking about this.